Oh, look, in terms of highlight reels and games we'll all go back and look at. Probably, we didn't rate it that highly, but I thought the opposition put up a really good fight. I thought their endeavour in the contest was really good. They defended, and they play a style where they defend pretty well, and they made it hard for us to score, and we played into their hands a little bit early. So, I thought our effort in the contest was pretty good too. So it made it a pretty dour affair there to half-time until we were able to sort of break it open a little bit. So, when you look at I think it's been made public, but I mean, they're just the facts. I mean, when we've lost games of footy, our record is 16-2 over the last period of time, and off the back of wins, it's been really poor. So we had a really big emphasis this week on following up last week's performance, and in the end we did that.
Were you concerned early? Some warning signs? I mean, isn't that a lot of the ball?
No, we knew they'd try and possess the ball on us. There's, as long as, we but force them into areas that we were happier for them to go. So statistically, we weren't concerned. It was more around the effort and the method to defend, which was poor at times, mostly on the back of us going forward. I think just about all of Essendon's scores came from turnovers, so we weren't able to defend that as well as we would have liked.
Todd Goldstein's performance this year has been outstanding. Is that the best he's played, and is that as good a ruck performance you've seen for a while?
Yeah, I was really surprised because I thought he marked the ball really strongly tonight, and he didn't have a contested mark. So Sean McKernan would be disappointed with that, I reckon, that the champion data didn't think he was competing, because I thought that he marked the ball in a contest really well. He always runs really hard, and I think 55 hit-outs and helped us dominate the stoppages. So he's I said at the start of the year, he really wants to stamp his authority on the competition and put his hand up as one of the premier big men in the game, and I think he's well on the way to doing that.
Ruckman don't normally win best and fairest or Brownlow. So, I mean, how do you rate him in that regard this year?
Really hard to say in terms of the Brownlow. But look, he's just been a really dominant player for us all year, and he's been really consistent. So, I think he'd be right up there, and with a couple of others. But he's been pretty dominant. It wouldn't surprise me if the umpires thought the same.
How did you feel your forward line gelled without Victory?
Shaky early. We had some structural issues there for a while, and Essendon defended really well. But I was really pleased with the response, particularly after half-time, that we were able to make some running repairs on the forward half and get it functioning a bit better.
Just Ben Brown, obviously exciting prospect, took another step.
Yeah, great player. I mean, look, he's a natural footballer. He's I've got a lot of time for him, and he's not a great player yet, but he's certainly got the potential to be one, and he's got all the attributes. He's 200 centimetres, got terrific endurance, great agility. Probably looks a little bit ungainly at times, but he gets the job done. And really importantly in modern footy, he's a reliable set shot for goal. So while Goldie gets all the plaudits, and probably rightly so, Ben Brown's a really able backup in the ruck as well.
Boomer seemed to benefit from a week as such.
Yeah, it did help. I mean, a 6-day break, he's the freshest of all our players out there tonight. And, I thought he took another step forward in his illustrious career. And, look, he's playing on for one reason, and that's for some team success. And he's now much clearer as to his role in that, because for too long he's had to do it all for us, and it's boomer or bust. And it just can't be that way for us anymore. Oh, we'll decide. I mean, Sam Gibson was our sub tonight, who's in our leadership group and a senior player. So it's, look, you wouldn't want your 400th photo in a green vest, I wouldn't have thought. So I think it'd be unlikely, but we won't rule it out.
Maybe a week's rest, and so he can go down in Melbourne.
Yeah, well, I keep hearing those rumours that we're going to rest him at some point so that he can play it in Melbourne. But I think both Brisbane and North Melbourne have been doing a fair bit of work to fly 400 of Boomer's closest family and friends up. So it'd be a logistical nightmare if we did that.
How do you balance the milestones? It's going to be a huge week for the footy club. How do you balance that with the fact you've still got to win a game of footy this weekend?
It just always comes back to the team. I mean, some clubs make massive deals out of milestones on the day. I mean, I personally prefer to bring everything back to the team, and the best thing you can do for a player playing his milestone is get the job done. And but it is a great celebration for our club. He's been an icon not only of North Melbourne, but I think of AFL footy. So it's a great achievement, but you know, the win will be first and foremost on his mind, and that's what should be on our mind too.
Ben Jacobs' tackle on Dyson Heppel early in that third quarter, do you think that was a bit of a turning point as well? It sort of sparked the team?
The chase down tackle,
yeah,
yep.
Chase down.
Yeah, look, yeah, really inspirational stuff. And I thought that, look, he stuck to his task all night. Dyson Heppel's a player I rate really highly. I think he's really important to Essendon, and I thought Ben really nullified him tonight. So probably started with that tackle.
What did you make of Aaron Black's He struggles with confidence a bit at the moment?
No, I think he just probably struggled coming back into a forward structure that's been a bit unfamiliar to him. But I still thought he did some good things. He's a really capable player. He's got genuine speed, and you know, he's shown the last couple of weeks that he's too good for the VFL. So we'll keep working with him, and you know, we know his best is good enough. We've just got to keep looking for it.
Just injury-wise, Aaron Mullet.
Yeah, Mullet. Yeah, we subbed him at half time, but that was probably more my call than the medical department's call, just because you know, they needed more time with him, and we weren't prepared to wait. So we brought Gibson into the game. So he's probably more likely than unlikely, and it's a really early time to make that call. McMillan's, his hamstring looks a little bit more serious than Mullet, so you know, we'll get it scanned and give you guys an update. But at the moment, I think of the two, that's the bigger issue. All right, thanks.